guys, my name is Trinh and today I'm here to do a book recommendation video. Obviously, today we're going to talk about romance novels because Valentine's Day is literally next week, which is like a good and a bad thing for some people. It's a holiday that most people celebrate, so of course if you do celebrate Valentine's Day next week, please be cautious because COVID still exists. So of course, you know, be mindful, wear your mask when you're out in public, or you can just stay home and of course have fun with your significant other. There's that option. And then of course, if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day and you just don't know what to do, I recommend reading romance novels because I know that when I was single like a few years ago, I always read romance novels around Valentine's Day, and honestly it cheers me up a little bit. So I'm here to recommend 6 romance novels. But before we get into the book recommendation video, I do want to say that this video has been sponsored by Ana Luisa. If you don't know, Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry company that is based in New York. Their pieces are long-lasting and crafted with care from the best noble metals. Their prices are very fair, starting at $39 to higher end prices. They offer a 365-day warranty to replace or refund any piece that doesn't meet your expectations. And also, I really love the fact that they really care about the environment. They offset 100% of the carbon emissions, starting with the sourcing of the raw materials all the way to the disposal of the pieces, which ensure the highest production standards while eliminating excessive waste. Their jewelry pieces are honestly so gorgeous, and luckily for you, they're having a Valentine's Day sale, and basically everything on the website is 15% off. So take advantage of the sale. For this video, Ana Luisa let me choose 2 jewelry pieces. Let's start with the ring because oh my god, I love this shade of blue. I believe it's called Mara Lapis. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But basically, this stone is literally gorgeous. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. So if you don't know, my favorite color is cobalt blue. Even though this is not cobalt blue, it's just a beautiful, rich shade of blue. And I literally fell in love with this when I saw it on the website. So of course, I asked for this piece. As for the earrings, this is just so beautiful and elegant. I actually really adore the dangly earrings that Ana Luisa has. And honestly, once I saw this, I was like, yeah, I really love that because I love pearls. It's very simple obviously, but this is how I would, you know, wear it. I look like a rich aunt, and honestly that's the inspiration. Okay, I want to look like a rich aunt for this video. I'm wearing a red blouse because my mom got this for me recently, so I really want to wear it. I have on red lipstick, painted my nails red, and here I am. This is who I am, okay? I'm ready for Valentine's Day. If you don't know what to give to your significant other, I highly recommend jewelry pieces because I think giving your partner a jewelry piece is just so romantic. So of course, I got you, okay? Ana Luisa is having a Valentine's Day sale, 15% off for all of the products, and you can use my link down in the description box below, so check it out. Thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video, and now let's talk about the 6 books that I'm gonna recommend you for Valentine's Day. For today's video, I have 6 books to talk about. 3 of them are like young adult novels or like books. Yeah, books. I have 1 graphic novel, and then 3 books are like adult romance novels. There should be something for everyone, and now let's get started. The first book that I really want to talk about is You Should See Me in a Crowd by Leah Johnson. Real quick, there are some trigger warnings for this book: anxiety, panic attacks, death of a parent, cancer, outing, and homophobia. This book is basically about a main character named Liz. Basically, she wants a scholarship, but turns out she didn't really get the scholarship that she really needs. So of course, in order to get this other scholarship, she has to enter the prom contest, which is like a very big deal in this town. She has to compete with other girls in the school, and you know, it's just like a whole mess because the other girls can be really mean. But of course, for Liz, she really wants to win the prom contesting because she really needs the scholarship. And then of course, she meets this girl named Mac, and she is like a new student at the school. Of course, they hit it off, and then eventually they become a couple, but it's very complicated. This book was so good. It was very cute, very informative, and also very important because the main character is a black girl. And not just that, she likes other girls as well. Besides the romance, I honestly adore the main character's friendship with this ex-best friend named Jordan. Basically, a few years ago, Jordan and Liz, the main character, they had like a falling out. They haven't talked to each other in like 3 or 4 years. In this book, I'm just so happy to see the main character befriending an ex-best friend. This friendship is literally so wonderful and wholesome, and you can tell that Jordan really loves and cares for Liz and vice versa. So even though, you know, the romance is really cute, you, I do adore the theme of friendship because that's also very important. So, you know, a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day. You don't really need a partner to celebrate Valentine's Day. You can of course celebrate Valentine's Day by yourself and also with your best friends and all that fun stuff. So there's that. The second book is The Hen Awards by Adiba Jakirda. I have to move my chair to the side because I want you to look at this cover because it's so freaking gorgeous. There are some trigger warnings for this book: racism, cultural appropriation, homophobia, bullying, and outing, because I believe the main character was, no, actually, wait, who's being outed? I don't remember, but yeah, a character was outed in this book. This book is about a main character named Nishat. I believe in the beginning of this book, she comes out to her parent as a lesbian and they don't take it well because I believe the family, they're Muslim, and in the synopsis, it literally says because Muslim girls aren't lesbians. So of course, her parents don't take the news well and Nishat is just trying to live her life, but it's very difficult. And then at school, she meets a girl named Flavia. They hit it off, you know, they're like good friends, and then suddenly there is this competition for a class. Nishat decides to do a henna business because she's very good at doing henna. However, Flavia decides to also do a henna business. She is appropriating Nishat's culture. What makes things very complicated is that Nishat and Flavia have like a thing for each other, but because of this competition, there's like a rift between them. I honestly adore the characters. I think they're so wonderful, and of course, the romance is really cute as well. And I'm not gonna lie, it is very complicated because the mean girl China, you know, the cousin of Flavia, she bullies the main character Nishat, and it's just a mess. Okay, it's so complicated, but this book, you know, is so important. And of course, I love the fact that it also discusses cultural appropriation because it is a very important thing. I do hate the fact that people take other people's culture and profit off of that. So this book discusses that and how it is actually wrong, and Nishat has every right to be upset when Flavia and, you know, her cousin are doing a henna business. So yeah, this book is amazing. It's so cute, and I love the fact that it's very queer. The third book is Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. This is actually volume 1. There are like 3 volumes out right now. The 4th volume will be coming out sometime this year, I believe May of 2021. So of course, mark your calendars. There are some trigger warnings for this book: sexual assault and bullying. If you don't know, this book follows our 2 main characters named Nick and Charlie, and basically they become friends and then they have a crush on one another and eventually they start to date. And this book is so freaking cute. So obviously this is volume 1, and this is when we see the 2 main characters meeting and just having this really wholesome friendship. Eventually it leads to something more with the other volumes. So I will say, when it comes to the trigger warnings, definitely be cautious of volume 3. It's definitely a little bit heavier because it deals with self-harm and an eating disorder. But anyway, this book is just so cute. I honestly really enjoyed reading the first book. I just love seeing this friendship between the 2 main characters because I thought it was so wholesome, and I'm not gonna lie, at the end I cried because obviously I'm a Pisces. I cried really easily. This series, so cute, so wonderful, and I just really adore all of the characters. I do like the fact that in the 3rd volume we actually see more of the side characters, and yeah, I really appreciate this series overall. So I cannot wait to read the 4th book, which is coming out in May of 2021. And now we're gonna switch gear a little bit. We're gonna talk about adult romance novels. The first book that I have to talk about today is Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert. There are some trigger warnings for this book: death of loved ones, anxiety, depression, and panic attack. Basically, this book is about our 2 main characters named Danny and Zafir. They're basically friends, and in this book they have to pretend to date because there is this video of Zafir holding up Danny, and you know, it looks really cute. Of course, people on the internet ship them and they just have to run with it. They just have to pretend to date because the publicity is actually doing very well for Zafir's charity. So they pretend to date, and then eventually they start this friends with benefit relationship because Danny really wants a buddy, a friend who will benefit her. This book is honestly so freaking good. If you have watched my favorite books of 2020 video, I'm pretty sure this was like number 4 on the list, number 5 or number 4, I don't remember, but it's like really high on the list because when I read this book I was so happy because it was so cute. The characters are amazing. Okay, so I love Danny, I love Zafir, I love when they're together. It's just so sweet and wholesome, and it's really nice to see them fall in love with each other in this book. The 5th book is The Bride Test by Helen Huang. Of course, I talk about this book in my favorite books of 2020 video because I genuinely adore this book because the two main characters are Vietnamese. So basically the two main characters are Esme and Kai. In the beginning of this book, Kai's mother went back to Vietnam. She's trying to find him a wife, and eventually she meets Esme and she, you know, strikes up a deal with her, being like, hey, I need you to go to America and basically win my son over because I want grandchildren. Esme takes this opportunity because in a way it's pretty nice, okay? She's going to America. Like honestly, that's a nice ticket way out of Vietnam because she has the worst kind of job in Vietnam. She's actually struggling financially, I believe, and she's just trying to get a better future for her and her young daughter. Obviously, Kai is not happy with this whatsoever. He is not happy that his mother is meddling into his love life, but eventually he falls for Esme. Esme falls for him, and it's very complicated actually because Kai genuinely believes that he does not know how to love, that he cannot love. And of course, when he falls in love with her, he's just like, I cannot love you the way you should be loved. It's very sad and complicated, I'm not gonna lie, but man, I love this book so much because of the representation. I just feel so represented as a Vietnamese American woman because we have two main characters who are Vietnamese. They speak in Vietnamese, they eat Vietnamese food, and it was just everything I want. Okay, so this book is amazing. I love this book way more than the first book, The Kiss Quotient. I don't think that was a good book at all. This book, in my opinion, is 10 times better. So yeah, I love this book, and there's a good chance I might reread this book in the future. The last book that I have to talk about in this video is You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogle. I actually read this book a few weeks ago, and the moment I finished this book, I knew I have to put this on this list, okay? Like, I have to talk about this book in this video. Basically, this romance novel is definitely way different from the others that I have read in the past. The main character, Naomi, basically, she hates her fiance, okay? She's engaged to this guy named Nicholas, and turns out when they were dating, it was just so nice. They were very happy, but once they got engaged, it became really difficult for Naomi, actually for both characters, but since we read from Naomi's point of view, we definitely get a lot of complaints that she has when it comes to her fiance and the in-laws. Nicholas' mother, the worst. Literally the absolute worst. But anyway, let's just move on. And yeah, Naomi hates her fiance so much. She actually really wants to break things off, but I guess because the wedding is non-refundable, it's not a possible thing, so you know, she just has to be in this relationship. But you can tell that it really makes her depressed. But here's the thing, the two main characters, they don't talk about their issues anymore, okay? So it's just like very passive aggressive, and at times it's just not healthy. And then eventually they start doing pranks on each other, and then I want to say for the last half of this book, we get to see them fall in love with each other again. And honestly, that was beautiful to watch, okay? Because oh my god, it was just great. Because at times I'm just like, Naomi, you're miserable right now. I can definitely tell. Just leave this relationship, because I'm not gonna lie, I thought Nicholas, the fiance, was the worst because I was led to believe that he is actually the worst. But no, he's actually not bad at all. It's his mom that is horrible. But anyway, but yeah, he's really not bad. And oh man, this book was so cute, and I love this book like way more than I thought, because I'm not gonna lie, at one point I was pissed at the main character Naomi because she did something so stupid, but you know, she redeems herself, even though at the end she did something that makes me mad. But anyway, it's just really great to see the two main characters falling in love with one another again, and then eventually good things happen to them, you know? So that's nice. Highly recommend this book. It's so cute, it's so good, and I cannot wait to read more books from the author. So those are all of the romance books that I'm recommending in this video. Please let me know your favorite romance novel. I would love to know, because I actually really love reading romance novels, and I cannot wait to read a few more in February. So it's gonna be, you know, really fun, really exciting. A reminder, Luisa is having a Valentine's Day sale where everything on the website is 15% off. So of course, check that out. My link will be down in the description box below. That's basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye!